Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Javier and I'm a math teacher. That's my first job. I work in a Benito Juarez High School in the morning, but in the afternoon, I have a second job. I have a workshop in the downtown of the city. I'm a fixer uh, cellular phone, and today I'm gonna talk about it. And I wanna start with that phrase, "A smile is the universal welcome" by Max Etzman. And you remember to smile every day. That I'm gonna show something, but at the end of the presentation, I'm gonna ask you just three questions, easy questions. Then pay attention, please, because I like the attention. All teachers like the attention. Well, let's start. It has an audio. Um, what is the? Yeah, I'm gonna again. There are many steps, but the first step you need a broken screen. The first step. If you get it, now the next step you should to put on the iron and the heat iron. This is the heat iron, 110 degrees, and when the cover is loose and hot, you can try to insert a little knife like this. It's a little knife. It's insert between the frame and the back cover like you see in the video. I'm gonna play. Just look, and you can use isopropylic alcohol to lose the cover. When it's ready, you need to take off the screw with the screwdriver, and later with a magnet you can pick up all of this with a magnet. You need to be careful, and all time clean your work area. You look with the magnet, and the next step, I'm gonna take out the frame, all frame, this all frame of the cellular phone. I take off, and I use a spatula. It's a spatula, and you take out the frame. Look, and the next step is when you need to test the screen, the new screen, because if it doesn't work, then you can try again all process, and it's important check at the first time. Now I'm gonna check the screen. This is the flexor to connect the screen. It's ready. Now I'm going to remove the battery. I use a little plastic. Yeah, you can see plastic, and take off the battery, and I'm going to take off the flexor, and now again with the little knife I'm going to insert between border and the screen, and I'm going to remove the old screen. There is no problem in it if it gets broken more because it doesn't work. Now I'm going to clean all border of the screen, this part. I'm gonna use a spatula and a little isopropylic alcohol, and I am using a toothbrush, you can see, and I can clean all border, but you should be careful because here's the frontal camera, and maybe you can broken if you are you use so hard the toothbrush. Well, then in the next step, we can take off all stickers, like you see, and there are stickers, and you need to add glue, special glue for screens like this, and you should add all border, just in the border, please, and you must be careful on this part, just in the border. And now when it's ready, you have to set the screen, and you have a flexor and you have a hole, and you need to insert the flexor in the hole to, like you see in this part. It's ready. Now I'm going to connect the flexor again of the new screen, and I'm going to put back the battery and back part of the cellular phone. This part I set the battery and I connect again, yeah, and I put back the screws, and I proceed to clean the border and remove all glue, and I'm going to put new glue to close the cover, and we are almost finishing, and I need to clean all cellular, both parts, up and down. I use a cloth and I use isopropylic alcohol to clean. I clean my work area, it's important. So maybe 10 steps, but the most important step is when you have to choose your music, because the music is good for work. And that's the last step. I test the screen, and now I'm going to use rubber bands to secure the screen, like you see. Maybe 5 rubber bands, maybe, or what you need. And the final result is the next. I'm doing the video. That's my tattoo. Here's my tattoo. This is the result, the final result. And thank you for staying here with me. And I like so much music. Like you see, yeah. That's my second job. And I have 3 questions for you. Or you wanna make me a question? Okay, I'm gonna answer you. And it's easy question. What step did you remember? Anyone? Mm. Clean the phone, that's correct. Another step that you remember? Yeah, that's right. This is a special glue for screens and for cover back. Another step, did you remember? No? Well, the next question is, why is important to clean your work area? What's important? You? Yeah, it can be dangerous. Maybe you can cut your hand and or your finger, and it's dangerous because it's so. I don't know how can I say philosophy, but that's the mean. And the last question: what is the most important step? What is the most important step? Did you remember? Here. Shit. Yeah. What? Uh, yeah, that's the most important for me. At least for me, it's the most important because I have a relaxed job. I'm sit and I have internet and I have all my tools. And if a client comes to me, I'm there to attend him. Yeah, and I like that job. But my first job is teach math, and I guess it's cool. I like all about numbers, and that is a little of my life. Yeah.